This review is made possible by hurrah.We.
The Skoda Yeti first appeared at the Geneva Motor Show in 2005 to a very mixed reaction. And it's always been what you might call a Marmite car, in that people tend to either really love it or really not love it. But before the Yeti goes extinct, myself and Bob Flavin are going to take it on one last epic road trip.
So welcome to absolutely blustery, most northerly point on Ireland that you could possibly have, Malin. And you brought a two-wheel drive version, which is that one, so we don't need that anymore. Okay?
No.
This is the updated model. This is the four-wheel drive version of the car, and this is the one we need. So come on, get out of this way.
This one it is, okay. So Bob, last hurrah of the Yeti. Last video we did together was the Karoq, which is going to be replacing it.
Yeah.
Sad times. Super car, but different.
Yeah.
So Yeti, as I said, it's a kind of a love it or hate it kind of thing. You love or hate?
I know we could sit here and I could take up the position of hating the car and you go, oh, Yeti's no good, but I can't. It's a Yeti. It does nothing wrong as a car, as a tool, as a utility vehicle, as an SUV or whatever you want to call it. It just doesn't do anything wrong, so I'm in the love camp.
You're in the love camp, and so am I. Unfortunately, I know it'd be a lot more interesting if I didn't, but
yeah,
I do. I just love it. It's quirky, it's different. I think it was kind of ahead of its time a little bit as well. It was one of the smaller SUVs because it's in a funny bracket as well. I mean, it was never quite as big as a Qashqai,
yeah,
but it's still quite a bit bigger than the likes of the Renault Kadjar and the really small SUVs. So it was kind of an in-betweener. And that boxy shape and the kind of van-like thing.
Because you could have it as a van. It was called the Sherpa.
That's right,
as
the
a commercial van, yeah.
The Sherpa, who I believe is a person who helps you to climb mountains.
That's right. Awesome. A person who runs up and down the mountains every single day while the tourists go up and think they're having an extreme life.
People who have Yetis and who love Yetis really love their Yetis.
Yep.
Like it's kind of like a cult thing, I think, at this stage.
It is, and I've never met an unhappy owner of Yeti.
No, would you believe it?
Reliability, economy, off-road ability, there's never anybody complains.
So like I said earlier, there are 3,700 Yetis sold in Ireland. So 3,700 Yeti owners, and there's only 99 available today on CarsIreland. So they're rare. They're rare. And they're about to get even rarer. So
exactly.
I think possible future collector's item.
Definitely.
Those kind of... It'll be a unicorn car, as they call them, in a few years' time.
If you could get this spec in the original model, that's the collector's item one. The 4x4, you could have a manual gearbox in it, but a 4x4 version of the original Yeti, that's definitely future classic material right there. So
now we're off down to the beach to do some Clarkson testing. I believe we're going to drive through a burning building.
Yep, definitely. We're going to set fire to the beach and try and drive through that. I'm not sure you're supposed to drive onto this beach, but I'm going to drive onto this beach. So here we go. Is this got a 4x4 mode? You have to put it into a mode? No, you just drive on it.
Off-road, okay. Engage off. Okay, right, okay. We're engaging off-road mode.
Because we are properly off-road.
This is proper off-road.
The test begins. We have no backup plan.
Oh. Actually quite nice driving on sand, isn't it?
It's so soft.
Yeah.
Why isn't every road made of this? I drive on the beach.
See if you can handle a little bit of low tide.
Do you think we could just drive into the ocean?
Go for it. What's north of this place? Iceland, not Iceland.
Or Greenland?
Arctic.
The Arctic Circle?
Yes.
Let's go. I am literally driving through the surf now. The sea is right. We're driving the sea. Will it float?
Go for it. Next stop, iceberg.
New YouTube channel. Will it float? Will it sink? Find out next week with Bob and Sinead.
Clarkson drove it through a burning building. We're just driving it straight at the sea.
This is the best fun I've had in a car in years. Forget racetracks and all that sort of thing. This is the best proper extreme stuff. I need to put my windshield wipers on because I'm driving in the ocean. This is not hard. Not hard at all. This car is just drifting now. So what's the extreme test of the Karoq be, so?
That was extreme. That was impressive.
It was, yeah.
That was impressive.
A 5-door family hatchback car that can just do that.
I just can't see a Qashqai doing that.
No.
It wouldn't look right either.
No. It wouldn't look comfortable. A Qashqai just wouldn't look comfortable doing that. To go back into normal mode now, get more torque.
One other thing that helped the Yeti hugely, I think, was the Clarkson thing. So Jeremy Clarkson called this the best car. I think he's said it about a few cars now. He did at one stage call this the best car in the world, and did this epic video where he landed a helicopter on the roof,
right, yeah.
drove through a burning building while holding an ice cream
That's right,
to test the aircon, and the ice cream didn't melt.
And in fairness, they were actual. I mean, okay, the burning building probably wasn't a test, but the helicopter landing on the roof was actually done on a frame sitting on top of the roof of a normal Yeti. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Skoda Yeti with a helicopter on the roof.
And I know that drove, like, Skoda told us that the day after that aired on Top Gear was the busiest time they ever had on the website for any car. Everybody was going to find out what a Yeti is.
The power of Clarkson.
Yeah.
That gave it some serious street cred. Right, so what we do next to test it?
This being the wilds of Donegal, I had to go really extreme, okay? So this is Manmore Gap. That's a huge mountain on this side of us, and there's a special walking trail that Skoda gave us permission to drive this up.
Right, do you think it's going to make it?
No, I don't think so. I think we're going to get stuck up there at some point. So hopefully we won't have to sleep in the Yeti.
Right, let's give it a go anyway.
Right.
So we are beginning the ascent of Manmore Gap.
And this is a path. This is a footpath.
This is a don't do this at home kids job. We've got special permission, since it is the Yeti's last video, to do this.
Right, Yeti.
Okay, it's the final test.
That's a waterfall. Can I point out we're just about to drive around the waterfall? What's this? That's a water thing.
I'm grating over that.
We're going over. I'm going over that. Come on, Yeti. Don't scrape the bottom of it. Oh my god, this is as...
God. Alright, we're face down in the stream.
We are face down. The headlights are pointing at the ground, like. This is
oh my god.
This is not what I expected.
Oh my god.
She's just rolling in there.
Come on, Yeti. You can do it. Yeah.
She is kind of
more
stuck.
push.
Oh, we made
Brilliant.
it. I thought we were stuck there. I thought we were after beaching. Right, it's your turn.
Okay.
I left it parked nice. Right. Yay! I get to be chauffeured down a mountain. We're good.
Right.
Yeah. Now you see how easy it's going to be. Now watch what happens next. You take your feet off, you see the flashing light on the screen, and the hill descent cuts in and stops it rolling away. Isn't that amazing?
It is. Incredible.
Wow, rocky road to Dublin. There's the waterfall. We're back to the waterfall. Can't say it's not an adventurous day out, in fairness.
This Yeti has gone where no other Yeti has gone before.
That's true. Skoda, you should be really proud of what you've got here. It's an
really
amazing vehicle. For retirement purposes, this is an amazing vehicle. Look at the view.
I'm really sad that they have to retire.
I
now.
know, and it's such a good car. So that's it. We're nearly back down to where road begins. Two kids on a day out.
That'll do, Yeti. That'll do.
That's a good line. I like that. That'll do, Yeti.
So this is it.
That's it, Sinead.
End of the line for the Yeti. End of the road. Well, all good things must come to an end.
Yep.
Like this video.
Like this video, yes. It's
So,
been epic. It has been
It
epic.
has been epic, and what a way to send it off. That was seriously good fun.
Yeah, brilliant.
So you can't get the Yeti anymore. You can get the Karoq, which is a super replacement in fairness. We
Yeah,
bought
it
a
is.
test of that.
Yeah.
Or if you want to get yourself a bit of history, you can try your luck on CarsIreland.ie. Pick yourself up a future collector's item. But for now, until the next time,
See you on the far side, Yeti. This review is made possible by clearwater.ie.